Hi everyone, this is the accumulation and momentum data analysis for 9th of July. So the important news is India and US have finally agreed upon a mini trade deal. We don't know the details yet, but the market definitely seemed excited today, especially in the first half. But in the second half, although the small caps did very well, the mid and large caps they kind of gave away the gains and ended flat. But small caps definitely did much better than both of them. And the sectors that kind of moved today, right, where FMCG mostly due to the defensive bets that many people are taking nowadays, and also pharma, although there have been talks like Trump saying maybe 200% tax on pharma and all, but still the pharma index today in India kind of closed higher than yesterday, right? Which is kind of telling us that maybe the trade deal, the Indian pharma is exempted from that trade deal and Indian pharma should benefit from it, right? And the few other names which kind of indices which uh, traded or let's say ended in the green were the consumer related auto, consumer discretionaries, and all of those, right? So clearly there is a deal that is happening. We don't know the details yet. Once the details are out, definitely the market will react to that accordingly. And also, we have one more news that he has already sanctioned tariffs ranging from 25 to 40% on other countries like Bangladesh, Vietnam, Bangladesh, Japan, Thailand, and all others, which kind of is giving us a sense that maybe textile sector can benefit if Bangladesh has, let's say, 25% kind of tariffs and our textile players do not have anything, then definitely the Indian textile manufacturers should do very well. And you have seen how in the last 2 days the textile stocks have moved up a bit. So net, because of this mini trade, definitely there is going to be some positives and the market is going to react to that once it is formal, right? The news comes out. It has not come out yet. There is just talks on the a mini trade deal has happened. Once the full details are out, the market would react to that. But from what we can see, how the market is reacting, maybe a few of them know a little on how the trade deal is happening. These are the sectors that kind of moved up today. Maybe we can, if we summarize how the indices have moved in the last 2, 3, 4 sessions, probably we can get a sense of which are the ones that are going to benefit of it, right? Now coming to the accumulation and the momentum charts. So the large cap accumulation did rise today, kind of coming to the average of the last 4, 5 months. So that is a positive, especially in the large cap. If you look at the momentum, the large cap momentum has been just moving sideways, right? Because the market has been consolidating, it is kind of waiting for this news to come out before it reacts. And looking at the mid cap accumulation, similar to yesterday, maybe a little higher than that, but still pretty decent in the large and mid caps, I would say. And if you look at the momentum, the mid cap momentum is trying to inch up slowly. It is not like a crazy up move, but slowly moving higher. If you look at the small cap accumulation, kind of flat, I would say, just there, not really moving much, right? No real fresh money is kind of being pumped into the small cap stocks because these are the most vulnerable to any kind of tariff news and stuff, right? So as of now, small cap index is not really seeing much activity happening from the big players. If you look at the small cap momentum, it did jump a lot today. If you look at the small cap index also, it kind of jumped up, but the data is not supporting. So we are just yo-yoing in a range as of now, but definitely there is some positive sentiments. All the sentiments have been improving because of this mini trade deal talks that are there. So let's see, once it is finalized, probably you would see the bigger move coming in on those sectors which should benefit, and maybe those sectors which are not going to benefit should see a pullback as well. So probably after tomorrow's data, if the deal happens tonight, then I'll make another video on how that is going to impact the Indian markets. Hopefully this helps. Thank you.